Okay, guys. See, I'm always messing with my hair. Alright, so this one is from the Lost Superfoods, and this is how to make bread in a can. Usually, when someone thinks of bread in a can, they imagine the unnaturally spherical, molasses flavored, and oddly textured store bought version. Making bread in a can at home, however, yields a much different result. Fresh, great tasting bread that's environmentally and economically friendly. Bread making seems to be a lost art form. It's something so readily available in a grocery store, and yet all it takes is just a few ingredients and a little bit of time to make it homemade. Ingredients: package of yeast or 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of sugar or honey. I've not tried that. 5.5 cups of regular or whole wheat flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, Redmond's real salt or sea salt, 2 tablespoons of olive, canola. Ooh, I would use coconut oil, not vegetable oil. Stay away from canola or vegetable oil. And water. Method: first, begin by activating 1 packet or the tablespoon of yeast in 1/4 cup of warm water about 110 to 130 degrees. Add 1 teaspoon of sugar or honey and mix well. Since yeast is a live microorganism, be sure not to use hot water or it will not survive. Meanwhile, whisk or sift together 5.5 cups of regular or whole wheat flour and 2 teaspoons of your salt, Redmond's real salt or sea salt. Add the yeast mixture, another cup of warm water, and 2 tablespoons of, I'm going to say, coconut oil. Ew. Excuse me, that was gross. Either with a spoon or a dough hook attachment on an electric mixer, gently mix until the dough just comes together. I've always used a spoon. That was gross. Coffee came back up. And think of it this way: a spoon doesn't take electricity. If it appears too dry, more water can be added. Conversely, if it seems too wet, more flour can be added. Next, sprinkle flour onto a flat surface and knead the dough by hand for 10 minutes. To knead, simply fold the dough and press with the heel of your hand repeatedly. Kneading is an important process that helps to develop the gluten proteins in the bread, which is what gives bread its texture and elasticity. It also helps to remove any air bubbles for even baking. Place the dough ball in a bowl and cover with plastic wrap. I always cover mine with a towel. Leave it out to proof at room temperature until it doubles in size, about 1 to 2 hours. Once risen, knead again for another 2 to 3 minutes, cover and let rest for 10 minutes. Shape the dough to fill a lightly greased, BPA-free can. There will be enough dough for more than 1 loaf. Allow the dough to proof for a second time, about 20 to 30 minutes. And guys, I really wish I didn't have to say this, but I'm going to say this because there are just some people. You can use a coffee can. Please don't use a plastic one, because you're going to bake it in this. Don't use a plastic one. Yes, there are some people. If there weren't, there wouldn't be warning labels on things. Just saying. When it has doubled in size again, preheat the oven to 450 degrees. Okay, see? There you go. There's that. Make sure it's a BPA free. Brush the top with egg wash or water. I wouldn't do water. I've done butter. Make sure it's real butter. Best if it's homemade butter from your own fresh milk out of your dairy goats or dairy cows. Bread is finished when it has a golden brown top and sounds hollow when tapped. Allow to cool before removing, then slice and enjoy. So why go through the trouble of making bread at home? Other than the fact that it tastes fresher, it may also save some money. Excuse me. The average price of bread, this was a while ago, is around $1 to $2. Okay, now we're lucky. The bread that we buy is the Aunt Millie's cracked wheat bread, and that's like $2.69 or something like that a loaf. So that's on the cheaper end. The ones that are, if you get anything that's for $1 something, those are really bad because there's high fructose corn syrup in it. Some breads you're gonna pay about $5-6 for, so that price is way off for a 1 pound loaf. The price of this recipe is somewhere around 50 cents depending on the ingredients. Okay, now would probably be about $1.50, but still. Depending on the ingredients chosen to use, and it has only 6 ingredients. A 1 pound loaf of white bread. Okay, white bread. Ew. White bread is one of the worst breads you could ever put into your body. It literally turns into nasty mush in your body. It does you no good whatsoever. It is really horrible for you. Nobody should be eating white bread, ever. Can cost as little as $1, but may have double the number of ingredients. It does require a bit more time to make bread, but only about a half hour of the entire process requires active baking. There are several benefits to baking bread in a can rather than a loaf pan as well. First of all, it creates less of a crust, perfect for younger kids who seem to despise bread's crispy exterior or picky adults. Second is for the environmental impact that recycling cans has. About half of recyclable cans are thrown in the garbage, which requires new materials to be created to make more. The process to make new metal for cans is a large contributor of greenhouse gases and requires a large amount of energy. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that. This can easily be cut down by recycling old materials, which can be done a nearly unlimited number of times. It may seem like a small thing to do, but repurposing cans can actually make a difference when added up. And I might actually start doing that. I might start saving them to use, and I'll puncture holes in the bottom and use them in our greenhouse. Our problem in Oklahoma when I did that is there was no drainage. Saving money in the environment never tasted so good. Making bread in a can is an easy and delicious way to achieve both. I might actually try it. So when I do, I will do a video. And I'm going to use this for the video cover, guys. Looks delicious. And I'm actually going to try this recipe. I'm going to see if I can find something in the store in a bigger can, BPA-free can, and I will keep it. And instead of using the can for compost, I will use it for bread making. So, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I'll get this up there, and I don't know if I'm going to do another one today or not. Again, I have to be at work by 4. But that also leaves us on the next book. We're on the the Lost Ways. So yeah, I probably could do another one. I gotta get some homeschooling stuff done though. Either today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, definitely, we're going to be doing the live. So after church, I might throw out a couple more of these videos. But anyway, check your subscriptions, guys. Always check your subscriptions. Click on that notification bell. Click on all. Make sure you get all the notifications. And like and share the videos. I cannot stress that enough. Like and share them on all your platforms with friends, family, whoever. Just get the videos out there for me. For us. And, especially when we do like the outside videos, specifically share those ones. And those and like the informational ones as well. This information really needs to get out there. So just share all the videos. Even if you go back all the way back and watch from the very beginning, which some of those are stupid because I didn't know what I was doing. Like I'd never done videos and I was just kind of winging it. And I didn't like my face on videos. I was very self-conscious. I've quite gotten over that quite a bit since then, obviously. But just share them. Share all the videos. And, go back and watch our gardening videos from 2020 and 2021. Our garden haul video in 2022 was pretty good. Anyway, just, share all the videos and make sure you do your research. That's another huge, 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 huge thing. And these videos are part of that research, write this stuff down, whatever. Buy the books. You know, if you don't want to write this stuff down, go on Amazon, look these books up and buy them. They're worth every penny. You're not going to waste a penny on these books because it's hard copy, it's a book, you're going to have it. Grids go down, and there's no electricity, and you won't be able to get on the internet to look stuff up. You'll have the books. And that's one of the reasons why I'm continuing to get the books. Books, homesteading, books, just get them. All of them. So, anyway, so I'll go ahead and get off from here, and I will get this up there, and I will see you guys on the next video. Tomorrow night, live, 7 p.m., celebration of the 200 subscriber goal hit. Our next goal, probably 300. So, we'll see, guys. And I just do your research and get the videos out there, and make sure you drop your comments, new subscriber package, and your email, and what design you prefer, first, second, or third, gray, pink, or orange shirt design. You can just say first, second, or third. And what else did I say? Make sure you drop your email so I'll send you I'll comment on your comment, and then I will email you. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and do your research. And pass the word along about the live tomorrow night at 7. Bye, guys.